Hey guys, what's up? It's Ash here, and today I'm trying. Well, I already played Nostos for like 21 hours, but I kind of forgot about recording. And at first, I was just checking if I could even record it or anything. So, I am using the Valve Index, which isn't supposed to be supported, but those that I've been able to use it just fine. I'm right now playing as the girl character because I forgot the names, but she gets a bow and a pet. The guy character Key gets an engineering skill and a pistol and something else, which I don't find worth it. So this is a new save file, so I am starting from the beginning. You get 300 XP for just loading into this area, which there is a bit of lag when you first start, but it goes away. So, yeah, I thought I'd do a new world and actually record. And just so that I don't feel awkward, I'm going to disable my mic. There we go. So now if someone I think this is a public world, so someone could randomly join. So, in my single player world, I spent tons of time trying to find resin, which now I've instantly gotten one from chopping that tree down, and not 100% sure if that's how. Just how we keep finding it is just randomly on these NPC villagers that are good, being dead randomly throughout the world because we don't save them whenever I was playing with some other people. One bug I've ran into is in build mode. Oh. It's not loading. The build mode. There we go. So, one issue I ran into before was this did not open up before. So I got stuck in this mode. Oh, you can't be that close. So, this is the character. I've gotten one collectible right here already from a chest that's over in that direction where I'm actually pointing, not that character. But so the build mode, pretty simple. You select what you want to build and then just trigger to place it. When you hit back, it puts you right back to where your body is. So the characters will start auto trying to build this, but it's better to build it yourself for XP. Because as you build, you get 40 XP there, and that goes up. This is your main collecting weapon, and you can accidentally hit your people and your pet, but it does no damage to them. And yeah, that sound is them building. I don't know if I balanced the audio right, so I don't know if you can hear that. I don't really know too much to say because I'm still bad at dialogue. And they're gonna build it. So there's these, I don't even know what they're called. They're just, they give you research modules, which you put into those, but I don't really know what they're called. White is the most basic tier, then you get blue, which only requires one mechanical part. And then you get orange, which honestly I ran into orange before I ran into blue. Which orange requires 3 mechanical parts. Headshots do double damage if I can actually get one. See? It did 149 instead of the 75, but I mean, with their armor on, some of them they take more damage. The bow does more damage than the basic pistol that you get as the other character. As you shoot, you do run out of stamina, and you can't really do anything when you're out of stamina. You can't move and you can't shoot. The way you regain stamina is by just sitting. Well, you can still walk, but yeah. And I'm missing all these shots. Uh-oh. God dang it. I tried quick firing so I can get the XP. You can shoot from pretty far away with the bow. With that blue line, you just line it up and it hits whatever it's lined up with, including rocks. I'm not the best at aiming. And I'm out of ammo. Well, you can use the torch as a weapon. And if I do it right... Nope. Not working. Okay, I guess it's not gonna work. You can beat them over the head with the torch still. But it was supposed to set her on fire. It didn't work. To get more arrows once... Well, firstly, she drops some arrows. You just get... hold quivers as your arrows. I'm bad at explaining things. I've played with a couple different people so far, so I've had quite a bit of different worlds with experience in them. That tree just got struck by lightning, which is the first time that's happened. I've never seen a tree get struck by lightning. This is a higher tier resource, which I don't think I can collect yet. Yeah, 40. Well, I can, but it's only a 41% chance to get anything. The world does lag from time to time, but I've been using VR the whole time with the Valve Index, which most reviews say does not work, and how much lag there is in VR, and it's unusable. But for me, I've played 21 hours and it's worked fine. Just throw the research in like that. You have a 75% chance, but if it fails, I mean, let's see if it fails for this one. Operation failed, but with the research, it doesn't matter. It just takes extra time and you can redo it infinitely. You lose nothing out of failing research. Now, as you research stuff, they fill in these. And there is only a limited amount right now, but I mean, they're still quite hard to find every single one. I think in the furthest world I've gotten, I'm still missing... Where is it? I think we're missing this. This. Yeah, I think it's just module energy weapons and cooked food that we're missing. I'm pretty sure anyway. But to access pretty much everything that you can, it's just back of your hand. There's some water, food, temperature, and poison on your wrist, as well as your life and how much XP you have. To craft basic stuff, you go here, and you can craft quivers, which was why I got that wood earlier. There's also this slot, which if you get a time bomb, you can craft more of them, but I don't have one right now, so that's not there. To level up, you go here. You get a perk at level 3, which I don't really see much point in being melee, like empty hands. And the guns are quite nice to be able to make excellent firearms, but Skilled worker is quite nice for getting extra wood and extra minerals like iron and rots and stuff. And then you get points here, which I kind of just get these quite high up. Medical, I'd get 1 up and leave them both at 2. Melee, I'd leave completely alone. And then harvest is also quite nice, but not too important now that we've figured out different things. Because to get the best stuff in the game, you need like energy crystals and stuff like that, but those are dropped from killing things, not from harvesting them. Harvesting them gives you like a leather type thing to deal with. Oh. The center tower here is the only thing villagers have been able to access too much that I've noticed. Like, they can access containers that you build, but it's quite rare for them to do it, and so far in my experience. So I don't really know. I'm pretty sure this is a public world, so anyone can join it at any point, but whenever I was in my single player world, only one person joined, and they were someone I already met before, so they probably saw my name and decided to join. But on the first day, whenever it was released, I was playing, I met a couple people, and we actually got the lobby up to Matt's. Matt's is 6 players. It shows in the lobby anyway, and I haven't had more than that. So right now I'm just trying to get mechanical parts to get that orange research, even though I'm quite a lower level for it. So I might not be able to get it. Those blue question marks are villagers you can recruit, and these are actual quests. Those barrels you can shoot. Oh, well, you can shoot, and once you do like 50 damage, they'll blow up and set things on fire. One of the people I was playing with at the start actually ran up and hit a barrel with an axe and instantly got knocked down and burned to death. As you drink these health potions, you get actually poison. These are supposed to be teleport beacons, I'm pretty sure, but so far I haven't been able to get one to work. I've seen someone else get it to work, and it's not in my inventory. Oh, there we go. Yeah, portal beacon. Her quest is, there should be some traces here. Where is it? What are you doing here? Why did you sneak around? You scared me. I'm not yelling because it's 7:37 p.m. and although that's actually quite early, people are going to sleep at this house. I forgot to read that. Never mind, I forgive you. I was trying to find animals who... I just realized it's supposed to be poo-poos, I'm guessing. I read it completely different in my head whenever I was playing other times. But I lost my trace here. What are you thinking? Pew-pews are valuable research samples for animals. With pew-pews, I can even find out animals' habitat. I'm just reading it like that because I give up. If you don't believe me, go to find me a sample. What? If you don't believe me, go to find me a sample. Wouldn't it be go find me a sample? What I'm looking for is Finnett's poo-poo. Pew-pew. Whatever. I can tell you where to find Finnick if you can get me some. Do you want cold or warm?
Hello,
I don't have time to joke around. The voices never work for these characters. Bring it back soon because the longer it stays, the less reliable it becomes. Warm it is. I've run into tons of Finnick before, never got any of that, so I still haven't completed that quest ever. Trying to think. I need 2 more mechanic parts. So these have like 5 in them without any upgrades, and you have a 64% chance by default on this character. But these have like a 95, but you only get 1 per. And you still do have a chance to fail with that 95. Whenever I was crafting like water, it has a 95% chance, and I failed 2 or 3 times in a row. Whenever you run out of hunger, you just get that stamina bar fills up slower, is what it said. I didn't really notice too much of a difference, though. Urchin fruit give 3 thirst and hunger, so it's both good for both. I'm pretty sure these are randomly generated because these weren't that close to my world, but got basic chemicals, wooden weapons. I don't remember if I got the furniture yet. So I am playing on low settings because I do lag from time to time, even in this. And it's actually quite a bit of lag whenever it happens. None of the, well, I call them cats because that's what they closely look like, I guess. They somewhat look, they're mutant cats. And the deer over there, they don't attack you unless you, well, the deer run away, these attack you if you attack them. They used to be orange, but I guess after the first patch on the 7th, they changed it to red constantly. Because I saw them as orange the first day, whenever I first started. There is quite a bit of fall damage in this game, so like the waterfall and stuff's not too good to go too close to if you want to live. Someone ran me over whenever I was collecting this with the motorcycle bat there and fell off the cliff. Oh, you need level 5 anyway. And those bandits and different villagers and stuff, when they die, they turn into human remains eventually. And villagers don't like seeing those around, so in one world I turned that into a human remains waterfall. Wonder if I can get the beacon working in this world. Well, portal. Because I step into it, but then there's nothing to trigger, so I just wait. But nothing happens. And if you grab it, just pick it right back up. So I really don't know. Go back here. On Valve Index, there's A to sprint and B's to recalibrate. And then the rest of the stuff's with trigger. It's like, I can show in a second once this is done. Alright. Oh, I do have the furniture, so I can get a furnace. Let's set that up first. I actually haven't used the brewing station once yet. Yeah, I need one of these. I'm just trying to set up the basics that I normally set up, and then go over to the bike. Give the villagers some stuff to do. I don't know what all those triangles were, but oh well. I'm gonna get that up to 12, I think. So, at this point, what I normally do is I throw a bunch of mechanic parts into the back of the bike. All vehicles, there's 3 vehicles. There's a truck, there's this, and there's a hover bike. The truck and this have the same amount of storage, the hover bike has no storage in the back. So the only times I ever really notice I use grip is to grab onto the handles once, but you don't even have to hold on afterwards. You can let go, and it's good. Right trigger is forward and left trigger is back. You only had to do like small movements with your hands to rotate. Traveling on the bike does create a bit of lag though, because when exploring new areas or loading back in a lot of stuff at once. So they're already working on the house over there because they're able to get that. I'm gonna try and get 1 metal for the furnace though. The metal has quite a low chance, I'm pretty sure, at the start. These bushes, I don't know what the point in them is. I can't even hit this one. But there's sulfur over there, which I still haven't even used too much sulfur. I think that tree just got blown up by lightning. So, I guess in this world, lightning shouldn't be more active than any other ones I've dealt with. I've never seen a tree get struck. But, what was it? There's, lightning rods you can craft. I don't know when that is, but I saw those. You can come over to your NPCs as well and open their backpacks and take stuff out, but when they go away, that also goes away. So I got that bonus, so it gave a duplicate of the iron. It's rat iron. So it gives me 2 chances at this, and I have a 50. Oh. There we go. Okay. You can easily felt that multiple times with how low that was. I learned one issue with the game though. I'm gonna show a reason why to craft a bunch of water. See, I hit that twice and I got 6 pieces. Got 2 on the first and 4 on the second. But that's actually a good amount for how much inventory I have left. Which is what I plan on doing, is just making, I guess, 6 water. I'm almost level 5. And I do need to drink water anyway. always gives me trouble with getting my inventory full of water. I'm always one short of what I want to get. There we go. Yes, just doing another action fixes that. But if you come over here and make water, you get 150 water per thing you make. And I just felt a 95% chance of crafting water. But as you do it, you just get 150 XP per. So it's quite broken, because whenever you craft vehicles and stuff, you actually get 0 XP out of it. None of these perks are what I would prefer to get, because I don't use pistols and having specific damage isn't too important to me, but I guess humans for now. By the way, these guys complain a lot when there's no reason to complain. Get that up to 10 for now. Get that up to 3. Craft and point each. There we go. Trying to get my stuff stat. So cooking, medical, and melee I don't level up anymore. Science I'm gonna try and not level up anymore, just because... Oh, bandits are attacking. This is the first time I've actually been attacked at my village, because normally I kill everyone that's around before they come in. I've heard from other people that whenever your village center gets destroyed, your world gets deleted. But, I mean, that is your only objective, is to defend, protect village totem. That's your main objective, I mean. And it's the only one you will have forever until your world's gone. So it does make sense, but, yeah. Quite important to try and protect. Whenever you die in game, which once again I've only dealt with other people telling me, you will get attacked by the small flying Odians. I'm just trying to break my axe. Whenever they're low on health, they run away and try and drink a health potion. Okay, I guess I won't break my axe on them. I think there's one bandit. Yeah. I'm hitting that beacon. And I think one of my villagers died. Yeah, one of my villagers died. Dang it. Alright, this is useless for me. I have seen people get out to work, but I can't. I don't know how they got to work, so... Get 2 chests open. hoping my villagers getting... Why are they using their fist? To get iron? I'm gonna throw these on them. Hey. Actually, I'm gonna get them the broken one. I guess I can craft them, I don't want this villager punching that metal forever, so I'm gonna go in here. Apparently I've lost 2 villagers.
Recibido.
Hey. Now they'll reset as to what they're doing. I'm gonna use the collect tag to mark these. There we go. So now they're gonna break this as well, dang it. Can I cancel that? Nope. Yes, I'll just break it for now. Actually, I don't have space. That's one issue I always run into, is I don't leave enough space. Just I'm hoping they'll craft these storages so I can instantly start getting stuff dealt with. Just this is already almost full. Gonna come over here, get some extra food. I bought this game like instantly when it came out of, well, whenever it instantly got on sale. It was supposed to come out at 4 my time, but it took till 6 because there was a 2-hour delay. But still got it pretty fast once it actually came out of that, like it was supposed to. So I'm trying to craft that village hut as well for them to, well, I guess, them still works, but for that villager not to sleep on the floor so that they don't have to get upset. I don't know what to do. Just I don't have my inventory cleaned up yet. I hit that one time and that dropped like 6, I think. I got extra health potions as well. Why is there dirty water in there? Ah, dang it. Throw this out, grab this, and come over here and cook some water. Oh, to access different menus, so if you leave one of these open, you actually have to close it, and then you can access other stuff. It does eventually close automatically, I'm pretty sure, but I haven't seen it. They put a lot of dirty water in here. So I guess I'll just do that. And go get 2 wood. These jellyfish, I'm pretty sure you can... Oh, I didn't even punch it and it fell. You can't do anything with them. But yeah. I tried punching it, it fell before I did it. Why does it always say 7th? I'm pretty sure in a different world it says March 7th. Whenever you fell one of these, it just takes up your resources and you try again, but these shouldn't fail. Alright. I'm gonna take weapons and move them into those storages. And here's some human remains. Right here it says, this poor fellow has become a skeleton. The villagers will be sad to see this. Oh. And I guess I'll put that in. Put all but 2 of these in. Oh wait, no, that needs to stay in there. This doesn't. This doesn't. The villagers will automatically take axes out of there. I put ammo in this chest. So far this game seems a bit too buggy with multiplayer to do that easily, so that's why I'm not just like going and inviting people or anything like that. I'm gonna keep weapons and I'm gonna throw the armor in their inventory and hope they pick it up, like actually equipped it. They're still just sleeping. What time is it? I forgot how I checked. There. 5:40, so it's, yeah, it's coming day. Take that. Take that. And I'm gonna throw these over the waterfall. As well as get the mechanical parts and hope I can collect that. Because that will be able to start making vehicles with it. And I have just enough for 2 attempts. Because the oranges are 3. And if you notice, there's an orange there and there. Greens are the beacons, like I've said before. Like that one, that's rainbow over there. They're just inactive. But I didn't know blues existed for a little while. But I saw oranges all over. Because there's like that one there. These 3. There's a white, orange. I went to one of those pods that are floating in the sky, and there was nothing, like, no way to get up there, but I see, like, a teleport beacon. So I feel like you should eventually be able to get up there. The movement in this game is a little bit gliding. Like, whenever you are walking, you feel like you're gliding a bit, but you're able to get used to that real fast. And that's how I get rid of the dead bodies in the village. And I think they're punching stuff again. Oh, a tree seed. So someone said the way you actually do plant it is you toss it on the floor and just leave it. So I'm gonna try that. If it doesn't roll. Because they planted pea seeds outside of a farmland. So I'm gonna try and just leave that tree and see if it'll grow. I'm gonna mark some of these trees for destruction as well. Oh, I need to take some of these out because they're not gonna use all these and it's taking up space. I just want the best chance of them actually using stuff. So I want to leave the town center a bit more cleaned up than I normally do. Oh, I upgraded my science quite a bit because that went up to 95 already. I guess I probably don't need to upgrade it past 10. Harvest. Do I want to get those? I don't think I'm going to get those for a while, so I'm going to level this up to Matt. Well, not Matt's yet. Those have temporary Matses based on your level. And I guess I'm gonna start using the bike. And does my inventory? Oh, that's not inventory. That was completely my own fault. But this works. Build the vehicle area right by this. You can place the back of it outside this build area that's centered around where you start. You just can't leave it. And the reason it's doing that is my hand's shaky, because I'm still not good at controlling that. There. And now I'm back over there. That's why I wanted to place that as close to the border, is just I didn't want to walk all the way back. I guess I could pick those up. Hopefully the villager will come get it. And nah. I was gonna mark it, but oh, I don't need that one. There we go. Water is quite nice to level up in this. Got 2 healing items, got my torch, got my axe and bow. Got 2 water, I need food. I don't really want to kill any animals just yet, so I'm gonna get some urchin. Because I'm pretty sure these regrow, like, quite fast, because I'm pretty sure this is the same one I collected last time. Since there's so little. Oh. Gonna eat. They give you 15 water and food in total, so I need 2 more. And then I'll just restock on 3 of them. Get 45 each in total on me. And get some extra XP. Not much though compared to the water. Normally I play standing up, but my back's been hurting from playing this so much. So, wanting to take a break. And yes, so far that happens a little too often. As well as the lag when exploring. Where did that bandit come from? Oh, I messed up. And they have guns. Dang it. They moved to the side. Let me try with my left hand, because I am a lefty. Sometimes whenever you hit them, they do fall over. Ow. The shield's always in the way for me. So I'm just shooting them in the feet. I don't know. Well, lefty, but it still somewhat feels more natural. And VR to use my right hand. You know, that's one confusing part. I don't know what the proper hand for using a bow is. Like, for some reason I can't remember. I've used one before, but I don't remember what one was the hand I was supposed to use for being a lefty. I feel like it would be you pull back with your dominant hand, but I don't know. I'm just used to like using the guns and stuff like that. I mainly use my right hand, so I just think I'm always doing it backwards, especially in VR. Because even in real life, whenever I went to a shooting range, I was using my offhand to shoot. Because my dominant hand did not feel right. So I was still shooting as a righty. I just can't write stuff with my left hand is the main thing. And a cat's attacking our center, apparently. Normally, those don't get angry. There needs to be a way to repair things. That's my one thing as well. That's the one feature so far I have, like, no, I want in this game is the ability to repair. It's not the one issue with this game. There's quite a bit. I won't deny that. And he's eating the meat. Eat that? Nope. Won't eat that. He just eats the meat that I was trying to grab and cook. Whenever I try and feed him, it never works, so I've given up on that pretty much. Because I've tried dropping cooked meat, raw meat, everything for him to eat. He just does not eat whenever I try and feed him. He just eats at random. I think I'm gonna get rid of this cat so it doesn't cause issues while I'm out. I don't think headshots work on these animals. Since it's not built, I can walk through it. Okay. I haven't tried that before, so that confused me. I'm just trying to eat these up. Oh, I just like can just drop it. Damn. I'm standing up now. These are the upgraded guys. Dang it. Can you metal ones not? The shotgun is a bit good. Like, I prefer the bow, but against these bandits that are higher level, since I don't have a high enough shooting, I do use the shotgun against them whenever I grab it off their bodies. Just so I can deal with them fast, because, like, they're almost dead. They need to drink a health potion. There's some in the tower, but I don't think they're going to use it. If they'll stop moving, I'll give them one. Hopefully they'll heal up.
Candes yo Heldare?
I still normally don't carry around the shotgun. I normally just leave that. I'll need more chests. Oh, I guess they are gonna use this to store stuff, I guess, because I think they're going to get stone even though they put 4 in here, not 5. I guess they're just trying to use natural healing instead of drinking a potion. This isn't working anyway, so I'm just giving up on this idea. I'm just gonna actually put all the stuff in there. That's a good one. So now when mining or logging, I get extra materials, and when collecting plants or fruits or ogun, I get extra points as well. Upgrade gathering and that up. Keep hearing lightning off in the distance. I almost broke their shield and weapon. Guessing a bush just got struck. Alright, I need to get a lightning rod, which is right here. So that means I need higher tier research, which I don't know where that is. Like where the one I'm looking for is. I'm gonna try and head out and do exploration just so this has more to it than just sitting in camp. I'm still missing one of those doubling skills. Max level is 30 though. That's one thing I found out. I'm gonna go over here to some higher level bandits and see if I can get some good stuff. See, you don't land it too well, but you don't take damage. And normally I fall over there, so I actually landed that quite well compared to normal. Delicious foods up there. That isn't really too important. Neither of those I don't think are important, but better to get them. You have a spear, you have a gun, and you have a gun. Let's blow up that barrel and get the house on fire. You don't need to burn down the houses, but you also don't need to keep them around for anything. Dang, I tried doing that further back one. Alright, so I got like 2 things with Matt's stamina increase, which actually did help. I have now learned. I didn't really notice too much of a difference as you got them, but now that I don't have the 2 boost, I notice a big difference. They always don't go back as far as I expect them to. I've never seen my dog level up, so I don't know if they can. Granted, I don't know if it's ever gotten the final hit, so that might be why. Well, we'll catch that up. I like to keep those 2 quite even and high up. Ammo, crossbow, armor. There. The crossbow is okay. Like, it shoots straight and quite fast, but it breaks. So I prefer the normal bow over it. I like how I don't have to worry about durability with it. All I have to worry about is getting more quivers, which require 1 wood per quiver. None of those were the upgraded bandits though, so I'll leave. Because the upgraded bandits would not have died that easy with just me using my bow. I'm gonna go to these ones first, because they were upgraded in my world. I tried going to that mountain over there. It did not work. I tried, well, you can reach it, but you can't climb it. There is climbing in this game with just using the triggers. You can climb, but I haven't. Well, there's an extra bite that the bandits had. Since this is probably also going to be a solo world, though. Where are the bandits? I guess the bandits also are random generated. I hope I don't run into this glitch again. We'll find out if it does it. Okay. Last time I fell through the plane there. I didn't get mechanical parts back at the base of the mountain. So I have 1 chance. Come on, delicious foods. 40%, I don't need you, but okay. Didn't work. There's mechanical parts at this one, so I'll go over here first. Your vehicles can blow up, but they don't take too much damage when I do this. And that actually landed. This has been the best it's ever controlled at landing. It's still been doing the spin outs, but it actually hasn't fallen over. Oh. That's a new plant I haven't seen, but those are probably for like some potions or something. Or they're strawberries, I can't tell. I didn't pay too much attention. Yeah, these are upgraded. They have the metal door right there. Ah. I need to get away from my bike. These two have shotguns, which I need to get. They can't do team damage is one thing that I wish was different. None of that hit me somehow. There we go. So now I can break. Ow. It's very important not to run out of stamina. But I always do it anyway. A is also how you reload on Valve Index. Or trigger if you're out of ammo. But without wanting, you can reload without it with A. I'll break the shield. Okay. Or they're back. I wanted the chest plate, and now on this one I want the shield. Well, not the shield, the helmet. There we go. You have to choose what you shoot, otherwise you won't get the armor. Now these have high durability. That's probably the one I threw. Alright. So those were not the fully higher tier ones, I guess. Oh, I killed one of the people with a rifle over here. Yeah. They had another metal helmet. I don't know how they died so fast to that explosion. Yeah. I don't think there's anything inside of them. Sometimes there's a bike or a chest. And some villages have the trucks just full out in there. If there is a truck, I'm probably not going to grab one in this though, because it's... The truck has 2 seats and the bikes both have 1 seat, so... But the truck looks like it has 4. I guess shooting actually upgrades the bow and gun, so that's pretty good. And does make sense. Most of the stuff I say is gonna make sense as to why it does it, but I'm still somewhat learning, while at the same time I know the stuff happens. I'm just recapping in my memory what it is. I thought there was an orange right in this. I guess I'll get more mechanical parts and try and find the orange. Because that's a white. Oh, nope. I think that's the orange. It's very hard to tell from here. You can just tap it most of the time and it will still do it. But sometimes it won't. I think this time it will every time. Yeah. Get those upgraded. And I'd get all those to 7 before starting to put everything into my shooting and... Well, not everything. I'm gonna get these 3 to 7. And then put everything into these till I get these to 30. That's what I somewhat plan on doing anyway. I upgraded my percentage and it failed the first one after just succeeding like 5 times in a row at 64. It failed all but that last, well, the first and last one. I think that should be good enough for now. I think I'm going to get these 2 oranges, head back to base, research them, and that'll be where I leave this off for now. This world is pretty big. We've seen barely any of it in this. And actually, I think I've only explored Matt's, I don't know, 15%? I made it to the edge of the world once already. That was basic vehicles again, so that's one's useless. So I guess there's somewhat random generated because that one used to be in the scrapyard I was just in. Well, the mechanic parts. And this is the mechanic parts I was trying to get earlier. You can drive one-handed. It's just a bit harder. See? You can still turn, but you can't slow down as much as just doing the left trigger. Just left trigger is reverse in this. And I've realized off that last one I'm gonna need a lot more of these. Because that use sits. Just because how low my percentage chance is. I think what I'll do is I'll go to the lobby just to show that. And then end it once I get back to base. I'm not good at making videos. Especially since I took 21 hours to, well, I've owned it for a bit over 48 hours, but I took 21 hours of actual in-game playing to decide, oh, I should actually record this, like, I planned to at first. Cause yeah, I actually did play this for 21 hours. I played it 8 hours the first day. Like, after release I played it 8 hours before getting sleep. And then the next day played it another, I think, 7 hours. Because I got up to 15. And then before recording this today, I've already played another I don't know how this is working, but it worked. But before recording this, I already played another 6 hours to get up to the 21. And I'm stuck. If I want to go forward, so I gotta go backwards. There we go. Actually, I haven't traveled this way through the plane, but I guess there's nothing really over here. Some bandits. My bike sounds like it's not doing okay. There we go. Nope. It still sounds different. The fastest way up to the base when you're over here is going to the right. Because going to the left, it's still just a lot of these hills and you can't get up them. I've tried multiple times. There is iron over there, though. Those perks I kept getting are randomly generated. Like the 3 you can pick from every single time they're randomly generated. So far, I actually do somewhat think the getting extra resources is the best one. Like, I somewhat would want other ones over them, but I think overall getting them at least... I don't know if they stack, I haven't tried that. But so far I think at least once is a good thing to do. Starting to lag as I get back to base because of everything loading in. I haven't done that much yet. I am not just fully throttling it when going up there because whenever you do that, sometimes, let's see if it does it. Nope, it didn't do it. Sometimes it'll go like straight up. And that's not good for driving a bike. So I'm gonna research these. See if I level up. Yeah, I should level up easily. Yeah, I'm gonna level up twice. Because that got me almost to level 13 from level 11. Yeah, there we go. I didn't mean twice in that go, I meant twice with those 2. Wait, it said get new perk on both those. Sometimes this doesn't work and you have to disable it and re-enable it. Able to make excellent firearms on the firearm manufacturing station, boxing champ, which I'm never getting, or melee weapon master. I honestly don't use the guns much, but I had an excellent energy sword and it broke so fast. I was hoping that excellent would make it indestructible. I don't actually know what it did though. So I'm gonna go with guns and there we go. So that's what I have my stuff at right now. To exit the game, disable your mic. This invites people. This check who's online, but none of my friends are online right now on Steam. That's only connected to Steam list though. There's no actual friend system in this. Invites so far I haven't seen actually do anything when accepting them. You can exit, which just closes the game out, or back to lobby, which when you do it, it kind of freezes everything. You lag, and then everything disappears until it lags again. as you slowly load back into the lobby. I don't know if my mic's actually working in here, but the green portal over there is how you join public worlds. The blues are your save files. That's my solo one. That's one I'm doing with a friend, and that's the one I was doing that video, well, this video in. And over here is, oh, well, here's one glitch that builds up. Whenever you go back to lobby, your rotation slowly grows. Like, I was at like probably a 15-20 rotation, now I'm at a 90. So, and the only way to fix that is restarting your game, because the more you go into worlds and back out, it will just keep growing. And look, it's up, nothing happened. Oh, they fixed it. They fixed it. Okay, that was the first time I tested it, so they did fix that. Oop. I didn't mean to do it. I don't know, but okay.
I'm here.
Alright, I'm facing.
Oh shit, you're a dude.
I'm facing here, and I rotate
How did you choose?
so far. Ah.
You always get the hang of games more than I do. You always know what to do.
I can't rotate to face that way in actual game because my rotation's now pretty much 180, I think. That's fine. That's like 135, I guess. Yeah. Seems more like 135. One thing they need to do is add it where you can access the options on the back of your hand and here as well, but they don't have that. You can knock that over. See, his stuff is yeah, engineers. I don't know what happens if you switch and go into a world. You get a time bomb, and I'm pretty sure a pistol. You get machine mastery, which is a perk you can get on your own, which when you gather machine parts, there is a chance of getting extra parts. Engineer's drawings, time bombs can be made on the bench with simple recipes. In addition, you can build. Well, you can. I'm pretty sure build the time bomb if you've just ever held one. And I'm pretty sure you can make the heavy machine gun defenses, because I don't think we had anyone that has a guy. Yeah. I do want to switch and chat something. That had a 4.2. Yeah, 4.2. So these seem to stay the same. But this, you get a loyal lupus, a bow mastery, which does extra damage when using crossbow type weapons, which I'm pretty sure the bow counts. I don't know. It should just be bows and stuff that says for bow mastery. And change beans. Do I have any accessories that are specific for him? No. This one I do have a little extra appearance right here. Forest pendant right here. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for this right now, I guess.